So how you feel about niggas who will say if you consider yourself a street nigga, but you, even though that's your father, you know what I'm saying, he allegedly snitched on somebody, but you embracing him.
My whole thing is, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you, gang. Growing up not having a father and then getting a whiff of having a father, I liked having a father more, bro. I'ma just be real with you. The whole time I was, f that, this, fuck the older niggas. I didn't have a father, clearly, right?
Yeah.
When I got a whiff of having a father, bro, I take that, you heard? So fuck what them niggas gotta say. Fuck what them niggas gotta say, bro. Like, I'll take that, bro. I'd rather live with a father than not have a father.
So how long, damn, that's deep. That's crazy for you to say.
Yeah, like what the
So how long did y'all get to really connect for before he was murdered?
From 2016 until.
So y'all was actually locked in?
Yes. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
But how did knowing that he told, how did that affect the way that you viewed it?
What the fuck that got to do with me, bro? That shit don't got nothing to do with me, bro.
But there's a lot of people that you wouldn't fuck with because they did that exact thing,
you know
right?
what else I don't do no more? I don't sell drugs no more.
I don't blame you for wanting a relationship with your father over that. It's just
no more.
the question of like, does that change how you view him?
It changed when I decided to be a rapper. I was not a street nigga no more. I dealt with managers that was gay or fucking snitches or whatever. Everybody does. You don't know a nigga background, bro. One of your fucking good pals could see this interview and be like, I want to give that kid $10 million to keep doing this every fucking week on your fucking show, Adam. I love this guy, right? And I don't know his fucking background. You think, like, in the real world, niggas don't give a fuck about that. And speaking from a child, growing up without a father, and then meeting my pops, asking him all the tough questions that everybody wants to know. Why did you snitch? How? Who? Blah, blah, blah. I went through that whole fan shit.
You did your own Vlad interview with him?
I did my own Vlad interview and then called Vlad.
And told him?
Yeah, yo, Vlad, ask him. Ask him how many times I called him and try to fucking set up an interview with them too.
Oh, you tried?
Yeah.
But he wasn't trying to do it?
Vlad,
I know Vlad was trying to do it.
Vlad was trying to do it, but my father wasn't trying to do it at that time. And then like by the time my father was ready, Vlad kind of was like,
really?
I don't really care too much about it no more.
Really? I feel like Vlad, that would be a prize.
Ask him yourself.
He know me. I'll mention it to him, but
you know me.
That would have been a huge one for Vlad, I think.
I was trying to make it happen. That's what I do, bro. I come around and I like that niggas want to help me. The fact that y'all niggas want me back here, right? Y'all could have told me, yeah, we gonna schedule you and never schedule me. Like, keep it a buck. Yeah, I know y'all niggas' schedule is so crazy. Y'all don't have to fit me in here.
We had to fit you in. You want to know why?
Why?
Because you're Popperazzi Pup.
That's what I'm saying. But
that's what Nardwar always tells me.
Right? That's great, and I appreciate the compliment, but I also know, on the humble side of things, that you could be interviewing anybody right now.
No, you
right?
Hey,
the fact that y'all want to give me an opportunity.
A lot of people out there, a lot of the best, most coveted interviews you could ever get are people who suck on camera and won't talk about shit because they're so politically invested in having a safe, clean image.
Ain't no such thing as that no more.
Well,
I guess back in the days that
you're like an actor and actress. It's such a big deal if you get in any kind of controversy, whatever. So it's like they act totally different. Never mind if you're like a big time CEO or manager.
I think Kevin Hart does what he wants. That's my opinion.
So you said you asked your dad all the hard questions?
Yeah, I asked him all the questions.
Kevin Hart keeps it safe.
Yeah.
Let's just make that clear. He keeps it safe as f. Dave Chappelle is an example of somebody who kind of pushes at the limits and says a bunch of edgy shit. But I also feel like Dave Chappelle could be 10 times funnier and more offensive if he really went in on that trans shit. Yeah. The shit he says about trans shit, it might be considered controversial, but imagine if you were to have a conversation about trans people with Dave Chappelle off camera in a bar, 10 drinks in. The shit that he would say to you about fucking trans people would probably be 1,000 times more offensive. Let's be real.
That's true. That's true. And it might be 1,000 times more funnier.
Oh, it'd be you have you on the floor. You'd be rolling around on the floor, thinking about how you're not gonna be able to tell anybody about these jokes he's making because it's so over the top. Yeah,
but bro, that like I asked him all the questions. Like,
so you asked him why he killed Rich Porter?
Yes. Yes. One of my first questions.
What'd he say?
Because that's the beef. Like everybody that never met Rich Porter, is Rich Porter gang.
Yeah.
So, nigga, I'm Alpo gang, nigga. Like,
What was his answer?
I'm actually related to the nigga. Y'all don't even know this nigga Rich. Y'all wasn't even alive.
Yeah.
The kind of niggas that is mad at me because I'm Alpo's son is niggas that never knew Rich Porter, never seen him, he never gave him $1, nothing. He never shook his hand, he didn't buy him ice cream, nothing. They don't know Rich Porter. He's a myth. He's only known as a nigga that was killed by my father, bro. It was a bigger story than Rich Porter. Alpo is a way bigger story than Rich Porter. Rich Porter is just a part of the story. You understand? And there's no disrespect to his family, but he told me that nigga was stealing from me. I believed him because I've been in situations with him over money where he was ready to get like that with me, nigga. So
Your dad.
Yeah, so you think he ain't gonna do it to his man? Nigga, we done already went down that line where it was, nigga, you know where I'm at. Amsterdam, pull up. Like, you mad, nigga? What the f you mad at me? I'm mad at you because you cost me 120,000, nigga, with this boxing match. You talking about, you want to talk tough to me, nigga? You just cost me 120,000? Fuck you. Nigga, I went through that with him. Like, that nigga wasn't going to spare me, dog. Like, what's wrong with these niggas? Some niggas don't play about that. Some niggas you can't play with their money. Some niggas you can't play with their girl. Some niggas you can't play with their sister. It's different types of niggas.
That's a good example of a scenario in which the most obvious answer to the question is the real answer.
Yes.
Where it's like people get killed all the time over bitches and money.
Yes.
And
like,
it's not the most glamorous or interesting from like a storytelling perspective. It's kind of a boring answer, but you know.
Yo, bro, I was looking for a deep down secret answer. Like,
Right.
I thought he was gonna give me the scoop, right? Nigga was so regular, like he should have never lied to me.
A question I wish you would have had the time to ask him. So Jay-Z has a line where he is in.
I told him about that.
Apple bought his bricks here.
Yeah,
What the f was that? So Jay-Z was selling bricks to Apple? I mean, that's what the line is.
I'm gonna be real with you. Like, Jay is like, I don't think he was playing like that. Like, I think maybe who he was getting his work from might, but then you gotta also look at the fact that my pops pipeline was DC, so it's like, you think he was coming to Brooklyn to get his work?
So you told your dad about that line though, right?
Yeah, I told him you need to sue that nigga. I sent him the song. I sent him when he said it, the time. I'm like, yo, bro, you need to start fucking monetizing of your name. And he's like, nigga, I can't. Under the federal guidelines, I can't make no money off the name Alpo.
Really?
Yeah.
Federal guidelines, so what? You couldn't like start a podcast or some shit either?
Off that name.
Couldn't write a book?
His name, Albert Alpo Martinez.
Really?
He could not earn from that name.
That's crazy.
That was a part of his.
Well, how's Sammy the
federal,
Bull?
I don't know.
Out here.
Listen, I don't know, but he put it like he ain't own that name no more. Okay. So, yeah, it would have been a great No Jumper interview. Yeah, it would have been a great Vlad interview, right? But if he wanted to really like do something serious about his life, it would have been like a paid in full. It couldn't be his name and like, I don't know, bro. From what I understood was that he is not allowed to make money off the name Alpo.
So what was the emotional journey that you went through? It was like he gets killed. Everybody assumes he got killed because he was telling, but then it actually comes out that it's a way more boring answer and that it was about a girl or some shit, right?
It's
because at first I'm sure you were thinking the same thing that a lot of other people were saying, right? That he got killed because of some old shit. No, you didn't assume that?
I don't know, because I was just talking to him, like, nigga, like, my birthday is November 2nd. This Halloween. I was always trying to get money out that nigga. Like, it's Veterans Day. Send me, nigga. I got a father now. I'm gonna try you. Every time you talk to me about money, I'm gonna try you, nigga. I need help. You know what I'm saying? Because if he needed it, I would have gave it to him. It was not no one-way thing, but me living this fucking kid got a daddy now shit, and my pops is that nigga. Yo, let me owe 5,000, nigga.